Hello, everybody. Um, I would like to express my opinion because of the situation in Washington currently, and this is me. I'm not advising you to do so. You can take whatever decision you're making, but the current situation in Washington now is completely chaotic. So as a result, I'm out of any US based asset, right? Whether if it's the US dollar or the S&P or whatever, I'm not trading anything evaluated by the USD. So as a result, this is me. I'm not recommending anybody to do any kind of action. But I told you before over and over that this channel I'm expressing my opinions and showing you my trades and my analysis. That's it. This is not for financial recommendation. So, but this doesn't mean not to analyze the USD or the S&P or ignore it completely. No, we are going to see it also. So here, for one of the reasons that annoyed me so much last week in the GDP, when the GDP came out to be 3.3 and the previous one was negative zero point 0.5, a huge, massive difference, which means that the US is extremely good, which means that the US dollar should be very bullish. Yet the USD went bullish versus all of the other pairs just for a few minutes and went back lower and lower again. So, in conclusion, the good news was reflected negatively on the price of the USD, and this is a huge red flag on the markets. Okay, but generally, let's look at the USD technically. Okay, technically here we can see that I told you over and over in the previous videos that the USD has formed five elliott waves, and now it has formed expanding diagonal. A, B, C, D has formed. Now we are waiting for wave E. Okay, and the price uh, still respecting the boundaries of the diagonal. So far the Euro USD is behaving correctly, no problem regarding it. Okay, my trade. I'm focusing more on the European assets much more than the US assets. So the FTSE 100, for instance, I'm here can tell you that this is the I told you last week about the rising wedge here of the FTSE, and yeah, it went very smoothly. This is the hourly chart. As I told you, just exactly, it hit the target here and even went lower and lower. And now it has formed a falling trend line, sorry, a bearish trend line here. Once it break it, it's going to be bullish and I'm going to be bullish for this asset. Kindly don't forget that Monday, U.S. and Canada have holiday because of it's the Labor Day. All right. Same for the Kakarant. I told you also that it was forming an expanding diagonal, and yes, here it went down, then retested it, and went down dramatically. It was a great profit. For the pound dollar is pretty same as the euro USD, and this is the daily chart. It's forming also expanding diagonal heels after five elliott waves and trend line. Same, very similar to the euro USD. Yet fundamentals on the pound dollar, the fundamental analysis is a different story than the. I'm not explaining it in my videos. All right, because it's a way long story, but fundamentally, the pound dollar is better next week than the euro USD. Okay, S&P technically, I told you that it's forming an expanding diagonal elite waves one, two, three, four, five, and we are in wave five. I believe sooner or later this might fall. The S&P may fall at any time. All right, it may go higher for a while, but technically speaking, it's showing that the price may fall anytime. And this is my own humbled analysis. Kindly don't take it as a financial advice and re make your measures or make your own calculations. Just helping you out with my ideas. Okay, Ethereum. This line, this is the 6 hour chart, and this line is for the symmetric triangle. It's not reflected here. But on the 6 hour chart, I think I have told you last week about this trend line, small trend line, and has formed and it has broken. So probably on the next week, it's going to go bearish to sideways. Um, and I have seen also here a divergence between the two tops here and the two tops in the stochastic oscillator. So I believe, in addition, it has broken under the moving averages. I believe it's going to be either sideways or bearish for the next week. Bitcoin Cash, almost the same, other versions. Okay, one on the daily chart. It's about to break the second moving average. This is also a symmetric triangle here. Okay, Bitcoin. This is the weekly chart. This is five Elliott waves. Okay, and it's in the correct. And this is a double top. I believe it's going to go for in a correction wave here. Uh, if the price went under the red moving average, I believe it's going to be a chance for going lower and lower. But me personally, I'm bearish on the Bitcoin. Okay, that's it for this week, and thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe because this channel is going to be very helpful to you. Thank you very much.